Good morning, everyone. Today we are presenting a research project focused on the customer experience and market behavior of Tata Chicken, a major player in the fast food industry in Vietnam. There are three people in my group. The the table of content. Uh, the first is introduction overview of Tata Chicken and research objective. Uh, So a little review, theoretical insight on customer satisfaction. Three in research methods. Data on research design, data collection, sampling, and analysis methods. Next is data analyst, data synthesis and analysis research. Uh, Next is Chromebook Alpha and conclusion and recommendation. The first introduction, Tata Chicken focused on 1922, 52. Tata Chicken USA interest in Vietnam in uh, 2012 and quickly expanded to 30 stores nationwide in a contented F&B market. Tata stand out, maintaining brand identity, improve service quality, and offers ring a device menu to access a wide customer base. This report analyze customer behavior and satisfaction, uh, identify strength and weakness, and use survey data uh, propose strength that enhance service quality and quality sustainable competitive. Little review. Customer satisfaction is integral for business success and long-term customer loyalty. It's improved by various factors such as food quality, service, uh, restaurant environment, and overall value customer service. Um, the customers reflection. Uh, the first is price need to be reasonable and reflects quality. Promotion and bonus are effective tools. Next is service quality. Dry stay affect sufficient, friendly, fast, and professional service and essential. Next is product quality, safety, and menu diversity keep our customer coming back. Next is healthy modern customer, es- especially the younger generation, value nutrition and high handles. And finally, promotion must be well targeted and gaining to create customer uh, achievement. Uh, Research methodology. This study applied to quantitative survey methods using Google Forms to collect and analyze customer feedback through structured questions. The goal is gather data on Tata Chicken's products and service to support business improvement. The research design. This study used quantitative survey methods, which mean that are to survey study It's a necessary to create an accurate survey to collect information from to a group of participants through standard question and analyze quantitative database on it to draw conclusion. The platform for designing and implementing the survey was a chose at Google Form, which optimize accessibility, convenience for participants and ensure data consistency. The goals of this study is collect customer data on product and service, which are essential to work and to work of the detection on the store item. The survey consists of uh, 51 questions and 50 multiple choice and switch using and 5 level large scale. Each cover demographics, spending frequency, and satisfaction level for quality service, speak, hydrogen, employer active to the survey is on social media platform like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram for uh, production and also sent to select customer group to ensure accurate data. The survey will close one sufficient data is collected for analysis.
Tech The convenience sampling for this report targeted Dashikans customers is clearly employees with 78 valid responses collected. The majority of reporting and the next part is sampling techniques. The convenient sampling for this report targeted Dashikans customers including employees with 78 valid responses collected. The majority of respondents are aged 18 to 24, accounting 87.2%, followed by those under 18, accounting 10.3%, and a small group from 35 to 34, 34 years. Most respondents were males, account for 50%, and a female 46.2%, and a few others in terms of occupations, 75.6% was students. The primary customers paid with by workers and office staffs account for 11.5%. The survey reveals high satisfaction with food quality, space, price, service attitude, and visit frequency, especially among young customers. And next is data analysis methods. Data for Texas Chicken's study was collected and processed using Google Form, Excel, and SPSS. Google Form was used to gather consumers' opinion, with responses automatically packaged up to Google Sheets. The data was then exported to Excel. Was errors, missing or duplicate data was collected, and a basic matrix example is satisfaction, purchase frequency, was calculated. Track like pie and column charts was created for visual analysis. And the next year, the data was imported into SPSS for more detailed analysis. Was average and standard deviations was calculated to verify Excel results. And SPSS has manages and aggregate the data, presenting it in a graphical form using both Excel and SPSS. Ensures accurate, reliable analysis, offering a comprehensive view of the customer feedback to inform future service and business strategies. And the next is platforms filing and analysis. Process rate responses more chickens customers are slowly putting by working others. The plan is mainly discovered through social media, especially Facebook, and account for the 30 39.7% and TikTok 35.6%, indicating strong appeal among young people seeking convenience. And the next invite Phan Nguyễn Hành Lộc.
Common for common for survey question. Demographic information based on the survey results. It can be seen that the majority of respondents are between 18 and 24 years old, accounting for 87.2%. This shows that the survey group is mainly students or young people and is consistent with the target customer environment of Texas Chicken. In terms of gender, the ratio of men and women is quite balanced. In quick, men account for 46.2%, women 50%, and older 3.8%. So in that the survey is quite deeper and not too I say to work gender when considering occupation more than 75 of respondents are students did also explain the income level is mainly under 5 million VND per month, accounting for 46.2% from this. We can conclude that service price and promotion will be important factor influencing the consumption decision of this customer group. Next, uh, consumer for survey at Texas Chicken when asked about the frequency of service use, more than 50% of the survey respondents said they rarely use the service. This could be an important point that Texas Chicken needs to improve to attract customers to come back and continue to use the store's service more often. Regarding the time, customers usually visit Texas Chicken. 52.1% chose the afternoon flow by the quicken and no specific time. This shows that eating habits are not fixed. Texas Chicken can employ more flexible time frame to offer promotions suitable for young customers when asked who they usually eat with 64.1% answer that they go with friends, 16.7% answer that they go with family. The reflect the role of social relationship in consumer decision. Texas Chicken needs to be able to refer to more time frame and upgrade the store's facility to suit a customer group. In terms of the most important factor when choosing Texas Chicken, food quality were the third factor at 55.1%, followed by price and service time at 11.5% and 17.9% respectively. This highlights that even though customers are young and have low income, they are still very interested in a quality dining experience. Next slide. Per- Perception of price and promotion. Nearly 30% of respondents rate price as neutral or unclear. This suggests that Texas Chicken needs to improve the way they present pricing information on the menu to make it easy for customers to understand. In order to create transparency in the price of this so that customers do not have to argue when paying. Regarding promo, more than 43% rate that attractiveness at an average level, and only 10.3% said that we were said that were very attractive and frequent. This is an opportunity to improve marketing strategies. Regarding the question of price response ableness, although 14, 14, 43.6% remain neutral, more than 26.9% still thought the price will respond able. Quick is a post- positive sign, but executive needs to calculate the value common commensurate with the price of the menu. Finally, when asked about consistency between brands, the positive rating consistent and very consistent were 10.3%, but there was still a group of customers who felt inconsistent at 17.9%. This is an idea. were where Texas needs to improve in operating the system. Next, next satisfaction and livelihood of returning. When asked about the livelihood of returning to Texas chicken, very few people thought that they would definitely return while 43.6% only said maybe. This shows that the current experience is not impressive enough to retain customers in the long term. Texas Chicken should have stronger marketing strategies and adjust price as well as the operate to entire system. Eventually, when asked about recommending Texas chicken to author, only 34.6% were willing to recommend to friends and relatives, and 41% were maybe this is a sign that the brand still needs to improve the quality of service and food to achieve higher loyalty from customers. Finally, question to Kim Loi.
And next we will analyze and evaluations of compact apparatus, reliability testing of the measurement scales. In this study to ensure that the survey questions effectively and consistently visual that visual constructs of interest, such as customers' behaviors, price perception, and service quality. The resultant applies compact APA to assess the internal reliability of its measurement scales. This is a crucial step in a quantity research to verify that all items within a scale are interrelated and reflect the scale's underlying concepts. Specifically, specifically, first, for the rules of the question related to use a habit, uh, is 1 to is 4 to complex alpha's values was uh, 0.548 49, which is below the acceptable threshold of 0.6. This indicates that the items in this group do not demonstrate strong internal consistency and may be measuring different aspects. This is further evidences by low item total correlations, particularly for A3 and A4. As we recommend that these scales may scale P reviews with the possible revisions or removals of the weak item in future studies. And the second for the scales in measuring price perception uh, for P1 to P4. The compact alpha was uh, 0.799, which is considered good. It's a success that the items in this group are surprisingly consistent and suitable for measuring customers' overall perceptions of pricing, transparency, and fairness. At Texas Chicken, the item total correction ranges from 0.5 500 euro nice to 0.667, indicating a reasonable level of agreements between individuals, items, and the overall scale. Lastly, the scale evaluating overall service and quality perceptions of V11 to V16 achievement achieved a very high complex alphas of 0.974. This is an excellent result, reflecting extremely high internal consistency. It's confident that the items in this group collectively measured coherence and un- unif- unfused concepts, namely, and the customer's overall experience with the service and the product quality at the Texas Chicken. Based on these results, the scale is and reliable, highly reliable and can confidently be used in a further analysis, such as exploratory factor analysis (EFA) or multiple regression. In correction, complex alphas provide a, a solid foundation for evaluating the reliability of its measurements scale in the survey. The results have determined which scale can be confidently used in the advices, analysis, and request improvements. The use the uses habits scale needs a further refinement, wider price perceptions, and service quality. Scale meter reliability standard for continued use in the research models and the next and the net plastic corrosions. The survey results indicate that Texas Chickens has effectively attracted young customers through social media platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. Its focus on the convenience, speed, and reasonable pricing aligns well with the expectations of its target audience and mid-range playing positioning. Cross-service and food quality and diversity menu are high rates, contributing to strong customer satisfaction. However, limited promotional activities and service upgrades have led to a portions of the customers using the service infrequently. Overall, after over a decade in Vietnam, Tasha's Chicken has established a positive brand image among young consumers who increasingly value the speed and convenience of the fast foods. Next, the survey results indicate that Texas Chicken has effectively attracted young and recommendation to enhance this. enhancing customers acquisition and retention. The chicken should focus on optimizing service speed, especially during peak hours by improving the ordering and payment process, revamping promotion to be more appealing and target is based on offers, monthly deals, group couple, or royalty program like pawn redemptions and a gift voucher, strengthening social media marketing to boost brand visibility and reach new customers, improving staff service quality through better training in skill and customer care. By addressing their area, Texas Chickens can enhance its customer satisfaction and encourage the repeat visits and attract new customers more effectively. Next, customer satisfaction with waiting times in a V befitting remain below expectation with a high standard deviation indicating inconsistencies across the branches and time slots. Similarly, prior to quality assessment with 16 in an average pre-spawner 3.18 with considerable variances showing many customers feel the value doesn't master cards. And to address this, the Tesla Chicken should optimize service process during peak hours by relocating staff, rotating jobs, or acting temporary staff. A waiting time is not noticed part of as futures can has manage customers' expectations. Pre-ordering via the apps can reduce pressures at the point of scale and improving convenience. To improve food value and finally to improve food values perception, the brand should communicate in ingredient quality, food safety standards, and offers value at comparable example, the pie to get one free. Additionally, staff should be trained in a party interaction skill to enhance personalizations and build stronger customer relationships. And thank you for listening. Yes, over.